Hello, everyone. Let's hope that freaking Final Fantasy works. Otherwise, we have a bust on this stream today. Okay, so we finished this. Also, let me see if I can. Well, doesn't matter. At least I can somewhat. Let me see. Where do we go? Elemental logic. Oh, this is annoying. How do you change that again? There we go, by first time. Rebecca, tell me the Silver as well. Thank the gods that I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm glad Rixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solus and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befall us. Rest assured, I will send your word out to the friends of Charlin and Punander both. You've done Gordania a great service today. Last, earned yourself a place of honor here at the Brutus in so doing. And doing so should be it. Be sure to come by and by whenever you feel a drop of kitchen firewater. Something I would like to ask you to see delivered to the Sills. This night rose oil. If it's a gift delivery to say return of the Shark's Elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The Khan changed the elemental, so weakened them until their strength is returned. You must defend them, let them or keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sills as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gudronian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. So I'm supposed to go back to them. That's somewhere around. A gift from Walking One Buscarn. A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Pokemon Buscarn and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this is the one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetched other one. This one is pleased to see walking ones again. Welcome to the home of these ones.
Salim23 says, Hi.
Hi. Ah, there you are, Lobo. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking one's made in Araxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one is not mine. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when the Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, those one fled into Todorok. Would that this one had not, in Todorok, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about this than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seaster. This one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. But yes, your people summoned the Lord of 11 but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. It's not as the Gridanian dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the other sister rode to you. This one knows well and respects a horned one can a stand up. Be assured, the walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touch ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touch ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still did not know how. Touch ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn those ones into touch ones, and did not know how. Did know how. So this one fled to little souls with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. The walking ones of Gridania need not fear touch ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike their primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. As long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones as Cecil homeland, where touch ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touch ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things straight. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. It explains why they are so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In crudest manner imaginable, they seek the being of their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique.
You might change to Honkastario. Arcanite's Enfield later on if I get stuck on Final Fantasy. If I get stuck on Final Fantasy, I will change to Arcanite's Enfield.
Thank you for making it well known to us. The people of Gridania it's easier to acknowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to the horned one can ni Senna. And with that, I believe you can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Silsar is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from them. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I mean, reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Nymphilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Vixio's missive to Adder's Nest. Elder Vixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please say walking one, Lulu. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. With these ones summoned the Lord Armor, these ones were gifted its crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon the walking one as a symbol of this one's trust. Yes, this one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. The crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One retreated to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touch Ones. So long as Touch Ones are not troubled, Touch Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touch One making no trouble, may have Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These one's homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touch One.
What do I need to do?
Salim23 says, emote, look out.
Emote look out? How? How do you do that?
Salim23 says, write to chat. Salim23 says, /lookout.
That's so intuitive. Unintuitive. Your tempered selves in this instance do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone.
Salim23 says, it is actually written in quest explanation.
Is it? I didn't see it. Ow. Thank you for 100 bits, mama. Ow. Thank you.
Mamaheim says, Zol's beluft.
God damn it. I hate this wave. Final Fantasy. I had it set differently, but I don't know why it changed back.
Oh, Private, how went the meeting with the Sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. Though the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rumble. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The LCU will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You've done our nation a great service. Private Uluru will not be forgotten. By owning your efforts, you will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul she is, my lady will thoroughly find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the Seven Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on regards to Lady Minfilia. Hello, lover. Can you hear me? It's I, Minifla. Eden Palomo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with a tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Guardians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done! Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in your person.
Okay, so we need to go to. I have mind changed to Arknights Enfield. I need to figure out how to rescind mine. I think we're gonna end Final Fantasy here. I think we're gonna try some Arknights Enfield.
Ebru_Hema says, game Final Fantasy XIV online minus 1,999.
Let me set it up. Let me make a count.
Damn it, I'm late.
Hi, Rose. Thank you for the resub. Let me add it to the counter. But as of that, no, it doesn't. If you want, Rose, you can still play Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't started yet with Enfield, so we
Mama
could...
Hein says, Gaji stoppin'.
Nee. Ik ga van game veranderen. But yeah, Rose, if you're available, we can play Final Fantasy together. I just logged out because I couldn't find out where to go. Yeah, it needs updating. Okay, then update it and then like, come back to me.
Arknights.
Changes are being compiled, but I should be able to show you. Or not. Full game. I have to do a share all screen because it doesn't want to. Hey, you guys hear the game? See the game?
Verifying identity.
Salim23 says, yes. Rose underscore of underscore midnight says, yeah.
Let's go at those 135 pulls and 6-star.
You've arrived. What took you so long?
Kamito underscore SW RDMAN says, we cam, and it's on good volume.
That's good to hear.
A blessing, solely yours, stolen and tainted.
Salon23 says, I don't
Your
TIHNK those
isn't
pulls are
confined
given
to one
immediately.
path. This time,
No, you probably have to get through the fucking
travel through
certain
administrator.
certain rank or something.
Kamito underscore SW0 says, at SALIMT to 3 yeah.
The link that connects everyone.
Kamito underscore SW0 says, it's like Genshin basically.
This will be a difficult campaign. Zip across when you're ready.
Keep clicking or click hold text.
The enemy is here. Time to fight.
Kamito underscore SW0 says, I'm guessing you are you now.
The most alien
Yeah, I mean,
that never
American
dies.
EU.
For over 100 years, we resisted their rule and devastation.
Kamito underscore SW0 says, well, good thing is. Kamito underscore SW0 says, I have another act for you now.
Oh, nice. Can you play together on the Enfield? Thing is, I barely know anything about it.
Kamito underscore SW0 says, sent. Rose
That's
underscore of underscore midnight says, I have been thinking of giving this game a try. Just got a bit worried with the whole PayPal incident.
What was the whole PayPal incident?
Press on. This challenge
Kamito underscore SW0 says, at Rose underscore of underscore midnight, don't worry. Salim23 says, it's a fun game. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, it's only PayPal. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, Sue. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, there's a bug. Salim23 says, you don't need to spend anyway. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, in the payment for gacha. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, specifically for PayPal.
Is PayPal what being really leaked or something? I mean, it's not working or what?
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, and it accidentally send any money that got inputted bugged and send all the money to other players.
Never meant to bear such burdens.
Oh.
In the end, you chose not to let go.
Rose underscore of underscore
Oh.
midnight says, people can spend from others' PayPal accounts.
Oh.
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, yeah.
That's not good.
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, they can buy things with other people's PayPal accounts. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, yeah.
We can no longer retreat. Let's strike forward. Use your true weapon. Forge a path for the living.
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, just don't spend with PayPal.
Your end awaits.
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, you can use other payment. Camito underscore SWRDMAN says, but not PayPal. Salim23 says, but why even spend?
Why do I look like a Fatui Harbinger?
Fights back.
I'm not intending to spend on this game. At most, a pass for dailies if they have that.
In the ashes.
Or a battle pass. But it depends on how much I like this game. It is pretty though.
The end
Gosh.
draws closer. Cross this chasm to face your final trial. Even you have decided to help me.
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, add SALINT to 3 cause people have the money for it. Camito underscore SW0 admin says, so they spend as they're pleased.
We can save her. Stay with me, child. We won't leave you. You're right.
Question, what is the general story of Arknights?
Here, come closer.
Is Enfield its own story, or is it like Honkai Star Rail where it kind of continues off the original Arknights?
Camito underscore SW0 admin says, it time skip.
A time skip, okay. What is? I'll continue.
You traveled beyond the stars, through death as chill as the cosmic abyss. Yet your heart kept hope alive. For our sake, and for the days to come, you sacrificed yourself. Truth be told, I've always wished that you would find the answer on your own. And find your true self.
Kamito_SW0 says, around 500 years.
Is that what you mean? It's like Genshin?
Kamito_SW RDMAN says, so basically these characters are either descendants or a clone.
Huh. Oh god, we're going to fight?
Kamito_SW0 says, because their design are basically the same to the OG Arknight characters.
Now, Ricket's on.
Kamito_SW0 says, attack the arm. Kamito_SW0 says, not the body. Kamito_SW0 says, one thing's for certain. You either gonna love or hate the core gameplay of this game.
I need to get used to the gameplay.
Do not forget our promise. I'll be waiting in the north.
Kamito_SW0 says, damn ... she forgot their sword sticking on the ground XD.
I don't know.
Do not forget your mission. Do not forget who you are. I remember. Who are you? The Administrator. And you are? Administrator.
Or first,
Endman?
It's alright. The Endman's just a little weak.
It's been quite a while. You're awake, Endman. It's all right. we're at a safe place. Where am I? This is the OMV
Oh, is this
Dijon,
Blue Fuzz?
the base of Enfield Industries, and our home. Dijon? Enfield Industries? Take a deep breath. We can work through this at your pace. This mask is a suppressor for stabilizing your vitals. You've slept for 10 years and your conditions aren't exactly stable yet. I can hardly recall anything. Who are you? My name is Perlica. I am the supervisor of Enfield Industries. While you get reacquainted with this place, I will also be in charge of your well-being. You might not remember this either, but you've always been a leader of Enfield Industries. You are the paragon, and most important companion of every Enfielder. Apologies. My mind's completely blank. But for someone like you, this fresh new beginning might just work out. In any case, welcome home, Administrator. Your physical examinations are complete. We can now take you on a tour. This is our HQ. She is the pinnacle of human science and technology. Originium-powered multi-surface vessel, Dijon. There was a time when we were close to losing Dijon, but we followed your lead and saved the ship. Dijon survived the day. Ever since then, we've kept her at low orbit and minimum power. We're now repairing Dijon using ground-supplied materials. The ship is also where we develop new technologies. Sorry, I remember nothing at all. Don't blame yourself, Administrator. Follow me.
It's quite a good contrast, to be honest.
The general functions look okay to me.
A majestic world, isn't it? I saw it in my memories. It's Talos 2. Our home. Everyone calls Talos 2 a planet. But truth be told, it's actually the second moon of the planet named Talos. Much about Talos 2 remains a mystery to us. We're also facing enemies that once threatened our entire civilization. But since you're here, I believe that Enfield is capable of overcoming these challenges.
What does make a moon, a
carry
moon.
this piece of Originium with you everywhere. Every Specialist Tech Division operator carries a piece of proto-rig. The mineral helps teleprotocol triangulation. This is your very own proto-rig, and it carries secrets. Only
Rose
privy
underscore
to
of
you.
underscore midnight says, orbiting a planet, I guess.
It's responding to my call, and it seems to know me really well. Everything we need for our survival would be impossible without Originium. The mineral powers our machines, and is the basis of the arts we wield. When we first arrived at Talos 2, we planted Originium upon this new world. The spark from our distant origins was meant to create a new place to call home. But war destroyed our first landing. Though we achieved victory, we paid a bloody toll that left us battered and ruined. To revive our civilization, you led Enfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. The fruits of our labor. Yes. Our plan is to deploy automation cores throughout the Civilization Band. This will boost our industrial capacity and fulfill its special mission. Special mission? Reboot of life. Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it. So, who commissioned it? You did.
Supervisor Perlica, we got a situation. Is the administrator by your side?
Yes, the Endman is with me. What's happening, Fiona?
We got a max level alert. Our planned landing zone. No, the entirety of Valley 4 is in danger.
Wait, what?
Just moments ago, simultaneous self-destruction occurred to the orbital landing relay drone squadrons. The communication blackout is expanding towards Valley 4, and the status
It's
of
such
the
an
buildings along the route
intriguing
is now unverifiable.
art
At the
style.
same time, we are picking up extremely intense angeloid energy signals in the affected area. We are hailing the hub base on every channel. So far, they haven't responded. The whole place is offline. The plan was to bring the Endman to the base in 10 days. But the hub...
We can't wait that long. Fiona, prep for my drop at once.
Wait, now? Okay, I'll run the checks. There's surface interference. Current situation is too risky. Unguided emergency drops might deviate. We'll drop you to the area near the base, out of concern for safety.
Director Chin and Andre are at the hub base.
In accordance with the contingency plan, they will take control of the scene as critical events happen. Fiona, keep hailing the hub base, regardless of whether we've received any response from them. Inform them
Rose
that I'm coming
underscore
soon.
of underscore midnight
Also,
says,
tell
this
Operator Chen to
briefing
run
is
the briefing
reminding me of Ace Combat.
Roger. We're prepping your drop.
Of what combat? Ace combat?
Initiating alignment. Target, Valley 4. All systems green for landing.
Fire away.
Rose underscore of underscore
Destination?
midnight says, a
Talos
flight
2.
game.
Hmm. It has an interesting art style and way of communicating and getting across with animation. It is.
Rose underscore of underscore midnight says, the story is
progress update,
largely told
Fiona.
through mission briefings and
I'm still
debriefings.
trying to reestablish contact. Wait, Celica, we have multiple unknown objects coming in fast. Watch out!
Anchors? Hold on tight, Enderman. Stay close to me, Administrator.
Rilke will be joining the battle. When the controlled operator starts fighting, other operators will fight automatically. Allows the casting of teammates. Press the number key to cast pros spells.
Administrator, you alright? Are you hurt?
No, cutie. Don't worry about me.
I'm okay, but we'll have to walk the rest of the way. The angle I even managed to reach this place. The situation in the field is far more severe than our previous estimates. I actually hoped for a gentler reception than this. The hub base still isn't picking up our calls. We need to hurry.
Let me. Let me see if this makes it done. Yes.
This Angelos looks dangerous. We need to be cautious. We can focus our attacks to bring down its defenses.
Blasting will basically its final strike. It is so powerful it deals this dagger and applies the stagger effect on the enemy. until they become staggered. Staggered enemies can take more damage. Staggered
Respected Administrator, let's use the same tactics to take down the remaining enemies. Descend. Descend. The gate looks severely damaged. I don't think we can open it. Administrator, let's look for another way around this. This rope looks sturdy. Some of the survivors probably left it here. This should be the way. Let's continue, Endman. That is an anchor. Anchors are capable of spawning Angeloid. They pose a major threat to Talos 2. We must find the survivors. And quickly. Break through here ASAP. Time to adopt team combat tactics. Endman. Arts unit, hot. Here's our chance. Seize the chance to press the attack. Our strikes are more effective when we coordinate. Let's take down these enemies together. Gotcha. Target locked. Get crushed. Here's our chance to crystallize. Terminate. Descend. Get crushed. Here's our chance. The damages are so severe. Director Chen has always kept the hub base in good order. But if she lost control of the area, things inside the base could get bad. I hope for the safety of our people. Look there, Endman. We must act now.
Like this nonsense! We got a big one incoming! Get to cover! We need to fall back and regroup!
Lead them to us. Carefully.
What are these things? Click the middle mouse button to lock onto the target. Lock on the target. Roll the mouse will switch lock onto the target. After looking to the right click, cancel. Go to the setting controls screen and switch combat camera covered. Auto lock.
Engage! Get front! Hey-ya! Target noise forward if you're in! Sequence up! Careful! Hey-ya! Get front!
Supervisor Perlica, you arrived at just the right time. Our temporary defenses have been breached. If you weren't here...
And I'm glad that you're alright, Director Chin. I believe you have a sit-rep for me.
Yes. An anchor fell right into the base. The thing won't stop spawning the Angoloi. We've sent all our injured personnel to the control tower. There are just too many Angoloi, and they will overrun our security division eventually.
We must find a way to stop the anchor.
Supervisor Perlica, may I ask who this...
Ah, of course. This is our administrator.
Administrator? Are we talking about the administrator?
The administrator?
Apologies. Many operators in Valley 4 have never seen you before, Endman. News of your awakening gave rise to plenty of gossip and rumors. When we received the message from Dijon, the entire crew tried to plan a welcoming ceremony, but just a few days later, we were suddenly attacked. I didn't expect you to arrive here in the midst of the battle.
We're here to help, Director Chin. Do we have any news about the missing personnel? How many of our people are outside the base?
It's hard to say. The Angoloi just kept attacking. Security Division can only maintain a limited security perimeter.
People here are in danger. I suggest we delay our earlier arrangements, Administrator. Good, Administrator. I knew you would say that. Director Chin, we'll handle the hostiles in the base and direct any of your missing staff to the control tower for safety.
Wonderful. Your help will set my mind at ease. Good luck out there.
By the way, I'm not seeing Mr. Andre anywhere. Where is he right now?
That silly old man. He went off trying to be a hero again. That fool never stops treating his projects with far more respect than his own feathery hide. Anyway, if you see that old fool, tie him up and haul him back to the control tower. This might be the only safe place left in the base.
We'll find him. Have faith in us. The anchor at the old factory is still spawning Angoloi. We must first eliminate this threat. Time to initiate our mission, Endman.
Let me see, how long I've played that series before. You know what? I'm gonna call it a day because I don't want to overdo myself. I'm gonna go to Michan.
underscore Hema says, M1.
It's currently doing other than
Camino
library.
underscore SW0 says, you're ending.
Yeah, I don't want to go for too long today because I have an appointment tomorrow. And I feel kind of tired. So I want to take it easy. We'll continue this tomorrow
Camino
on...
underscore SW0 says, okay. Mama Heim says, worm stoppin'.
Omdat ik moe ben. Ik kan niet concentreren.
Mama Heim says, door gone.
Doorgaat.
Mama Heim says, oak. Odyssey underscore Sin says, get the EP's Hanibur Hishrip.
Thank you, Odyssey.
Mama Heim says, veal kiekers.
Ja, komt wel goed. Doen we morgen weer. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for joining, and I will get some rest.
Odyssey underscore Sin says, thanks for the stream, Ebru Audis Headbit.
Thank you for being here, Odyssey. And thank you all for being here, and see you all tomorrow around the same time, I think. Maybe a tiny bit later. And probably we're going to continue Arknights Enfield or Elden Ring. Depends, I guess, if Salim is available. And let's go to Michan for Elden Ring Night Rain.
Camino underscore SW0 says, don't forget to add me.